Welcome to this Talking Owner's Manual for the Casio CTK-500 electronic keyboard. My name is Tom Piggott. You may have seen me demonstrating keyboards in stores, on stage, in concerts, universities, and even on television. I've had the chance to guide hundreds of thousands of people through keyboards and other products that they want to know more about. I am personally going to take your eyes and hands through the basic operations of this fabulous instrument, which is loaded with great features that are fun to use. Please pause this program whenever asked to do so you can complete the steps of operation just described, or whenever you wish to experiment further with that section. You can also pause and rewind this program if it gets ahead of you a bit, or whenever you wish to review something. There are an incredible number of features that you can enjoy on your CTK-500, so be patient and move along with us in sections. Be sure to have a piece of paper nearby so you can write down each topic, which we will announce before going into the operation of each feature in that topic. If you have a tape player with a reference counter on it, you can jot down the number for ease in returning to any topic. If you have a counter, press the 0 return button right now. And be sure to keep your printed owner's manual nearby, as we may refer you to it for additional information on certain topics or pages that will help make clear some of the functions or features. Care and safety. To ensure you have years of operation, be sure to follow these safety and care procedures. Avoid heat, humidity, direct sunlight, and don't operate it in a moist environment. Keep it away from water and away from where it will be subjected to liquids that could spill onto it, as well as away from dusty environments. Clean it with a soft cloth dampened with water, and don't use chemicals of any kind to wipe it off. Of course, never attempt to open or modify it. Only authorized service centers should open it in the unlikely event that it will ever need servicing. Powering the CTK-500. You'll need 6 D-size batteries to operate your CTK-500 or an AC adapter. This power adapter is specially designed for the CTK-500 and is usually an optional accessory. But you can't use non-Casio approved adapters because they can damage your instrument. If you are using batteries, use alkaline batteries for the longest playing time. Your keyboard will give you plenty of warning signs when the battery is weak, such as the volume subtly decreasing or the sound seeming distorted, and even tones other than the ones that you select start to sound. Always use fresh batteries, and be sure they're placed in the same and proper direction in the compartment which is underneath the instrument. And don't mix the types. Use the same type of battery so they're all identical. Don't try to recharge them either. Be sure to replace them if they leak, and don't leave dead batteries in the compartment. You'll notice 2 brass support screw holes on the underside of the CTK-500 which are used to secure the keyboard to some keyboard stands. The back panel. We'd like you to look at the back panel of your instrument, and as you face the back panel, to the right of the Casio name are a series of connectors that you should know about. Starting at the far right of the group of connectors is the AC adapter connection. Right next to it is the output connector where a set of stereo headphones may be plugged in. If you use the Walkman type headphones with an adapter, please keep the volume levels to your ears a little low at first to avoid injury. You can connect that output to the left and right auxiliary inputs of a stereo system too, marked AUX, with connection cables that go from 1/8 inch to RCA, as used in the audio industry. You don't have to connect it to amplification, however, because you do have high-quality sounds coming from the speakers built right in the CTK-500 and in stereo. We'd like you to face your instrument now and relax as we guide your eyes first through a visual overview of the sections with a brief description of what they will be used for. Don't power up yet, just look and listen. This will help you to find the sections and groups of buttons more easily as we teach you how to operate every one of them. A CTK-500 overview. The speakers on each side of the front panel will produce all the sounds from your instrument, as we said. They are automatically disconnected when using external amplification or when you connect headphones. There are 61 full-size keys in front of you for expressive playing. Notice the diagrams of the percussion instruments which occur along the back edge. Each key can produce the sound of a percussion instrument pictured, used for playing the drums along with your favorite recordings. Above the keys on the left or lower portion of the keyboard, you'll see the letter names of the keys which are used to play chords of the same letter names. You see, these chords above most printed sheet music look just like that today. This section of the keyboard is called the accompaniment section. The entire keyboard to the right of the accompaniment section with the chords above is called the melody section. Left is accompaniment, and right is the melody section. At the top of the front panel is a large list of 5 different groupings of related information. On the left, in the rose-colored area, are the lists of songs in your jukebox. The jukebox lets you play along with or listen to favorite tunes. In purple are the rhythms, which are not only the drum sounds but also the accompaniment patterns as well. The rhythms are called beats on your front panel, and to the right are 3 more lists of solo, duo, and ensemble tones available. We'll take you through them all shortly. In the lower center of the front panel are 5 large purple buttons that are used for starting and stopping the rhythm section for control of your built-in memory, which lets you record your own music. And directly above are 2 arrow buttons for the changing of the speed of your beats or jukebox songs, your jukebox buttons, and the select buttons that let you address either solo, duo, or ensemble tones. To the right are the round black bank buttons. They're labeled with letters. From the top left corner, they move across, labeled A, B, C, the second row D, E, F, and the last 2 G and H. To the right of them are 5 number buttons that are also numbered across left to right, starting at the top. People who are visually challenged will appreciate knowing that. The bank and number buttons are used in combination to call up jukebox song numbers, the rhythms, and the tones in the lists above. On the far left is both the power switch and mode switch. Next are 3 sliders used to set volume levels and balances, as well as your effect switch that lets you add digital echo to your keyboard tones. Be sure the volume and accompaniment sliders are in their notched positions, not between, or you won't hear them correctly. If you ever start and auto accompaniment sounds don't occur, or if you hear something that isn't quite activated, it's due to the accompaniment slider not being firmly in a level notch. We'd also like to tell you that the more familiar you are with the front panel, the sooner your eyes will be able to go through the buttons of choice more quickly. We're going to direct your eyes and hands as we go, but you'll save a lot of pausing of our Talking Owner's Manual if you just sit and study the buttons, grouping them together where logical, and making a mental note of where each one is located, even matching some of the colors. Remember, you can pause the program to review or complete operations anytime you wish. Usually people can move right along with the Talking Owner's Manual on their second or third listening. Locate the power switch on the far left and move it to the on position. The LED should light, and if not, check to see that the batteries are inserted correctly, or that the approved AC adapter is being used and is properly connected. The on position is also the normal position, and your main volume and accompaniment volume should be about 3/4 of the way away from you, in a notched position. Digital echo is also called reverb, and it's called reverb on your keyboard. For now, bring that switch all the way toward you to the off position. We'll experiment with that a little bit later on. Getting started with the solo tones. The LED will light, indicating that you have power when your Casio is turned on. The solo button in the tone button section will also have its LED lit. The tones available are in the solo tone list above. If you are a keyboard player, you can try the tones with us. If not, just go through the button operations and listen to us play the musical examples for you. The first tone that is automatically selected for you when you power up is the piano, which corresponds to bank letter A and number button 1. Play it. It's rich and it's full. Now locate the list above and find the harpsichord sound, which is under the heading of keyboard sounds, letter A, number 4. Press bank button letter A and number button 4, and try this harpsichord. Suppose you'd like to play the pipe organ. Find it in the solo list above. It is B1. Press bank button B and number 1 and play the pipe organ. Suppose you'd like to try the guitars. You can see the list above, and if you press the C button followed by the number 1 button, you can play the distorted guitar. You can try the rest of the guitars by pressing only the number buttons, since the bank letter is already selected. So press the number button too and play this guitar. Press number 3 and play this one. And so on. You can try every one of the solo tones on your own by pausing this program if you wish, but we'd like to show you just a few more. Press E followed by 1 and play the warm strings. Now locate the reverb slider on the left near the other sliders and try reverb setting 1, which is a short delay. Now try reverb level 2 with a longer reverb. Play short notes to hear its effect. You'll hear that it causes it to last longer, as if you were playing in a large room. You can select either of these or the off position with every sound, every tone. Turn it to the off position now. Press the F followed by the 5 for a great accordion. We're going to return to some of these solo tones later on. We'd like to explain next the duo tones and how they're used. Duo tone means 2 tones. When you make a selection, 1 tone sounds on the keys below the duo split point as printed just above the keys below the Casio name. Another tone, a different one, sounds to the right of the split point. Press the duo tone button so the solo LED goes out and the duo LED lights. Play the keyboard to find the bass sounding below the split point and the piano playing to the right. That's the first one that comes up. You have lots of duo tone combinations, as you can see in the duo tone list above. And the bank and number buttons now address the duo tones, not the solo tones. Press A followed by 2 and play the bass in the left and the jazz organ in the right. Related sounds are grouped together. For example, you can see one in the list labeled piano with several other choices below. This means the piano will be in the left section of the keyboard, while the tones below it will be to the right. We're referring to the list, of course. Press the E followed by 1. Look for it in the list. The piano is in the left, which is the family of E, and the strings, which is number 1, are in the right. Try playing. Now we'll keep the bank letter E, just press number 5, the crystal sound. That's in the right hand too, while the piano remains in the left. Pause the program here if you'd like to try each and every duo tone combination, and that can keep you busy for a very long time. Next are the ensemble tones. These tones are made up of 2 tones too, but not split on the keyboard. Rather, they are placed one on top of the other, or layered on top of each other, so they both sound on each key as it is played. Often an ensemble tone is not 2 tones, but one very rich one. Occasionally, these ensemble tones allow you to play a few less keys, such as up to 4 at a time, but the sounds are rich and full. Press the ensemble tone button so its LED goes on and the duo tone LED goes out. Now press A followed by 1 and play it. It's a great piano with a background underneath that sustains to make it rich and full. Press H followed by 2 and play the piano that sustains into a flute tone. Press A followed by 5. Now you have the harpsichord with a sustaining warm string tone after the harpsichord sounds. This is really expressive and a full sound that you can work with for hours. Just listen to how rich your Casio can really sound. You will spend hours trying each and every ensemble tone, and we certainly hope that you do. Whether you're a professional, a teacher, or a student, you'll find lots to do both musically and for enjoyment. Pause this program if you'd like to spend more time with your tones. And we'd like you to turn this program over to side 2 and make sure it is fully rewound so you can start the second portion of our Talking Owner's Manual. The beats. The rhythms, also called beats, provide drum patterns for you to play with, which are a lot more interesting than a metronome and a lot more musical too. They are called up using the bank and number buttons just like you did to call up the tunes. Press the oblong button labeled Beat, which is short for rhythm, and is also labeled Jukebox. Now select the swing rhythm, which is in the list above as Bank D, number 2. Press the Start button, the second from the left of the large purple ones. While it plays, you can press the large button to the left of it called the Synchro Fill-In to hear a drum fill. Now, repeatedly press the down arrow round button labeled Tempo. As you keep pressing it, the tempo or the speed slows down. Press the up-tempo arrow button repeatedly to speed it all up again. Now press both arrow buttons at the same time to arrive back at a medium speed. Now press Stop. Press the duotone button and select A1. This is the split keyboard with the bass on the left and the piano on the right. Now press the Synchro button in the large button group. An LED will light indicating that the beat section will start playing when you begin to play the keyboard, particularly with your left hand playing a key below the duo split point. Try it. Now look at the power switch again and move it a notch toward you all the way to the Casio chord mode. The Casio chord mode. Press the Synchro button once more in the group of purple buttons. Now press a C key in the lower section of the keyboard and you'll hear an automatic accompaniment background chord play around C major. Now press the C key that you just played and any key right above it. It will change to a C minor chord. Press the C in any two keys above to get a C7th. And press a C in any three keys above to get a minor 7th chord. You change the chords by pressing another key, let's say G. Now while it's playing, press the fill-in or variation buttons anytime that you like. And you can play a melody in the right hand too. While it's playing, press the solo tone button and select A1, the piano, and play along. While it's playing, let's change beats, therefore the accompaniment. Press the Beat button in the oblong button group. Select Rhythm A1. The accompaniment will change to accommodate the beat pattern. While the accompaniment pattern continues, press the rose or pink-colored large button labeled Ad Lib. Now play a musical line in the right hand, playing any notes, but in time with the music. The notes will sound correct because the keyboard has been changed to allow only musically correct pitches to sound. You'll hear some notes that either belong to the chord being played or that fit as a passing tone to one of them. In any case, it's fun to try and it makes you sound like a pro. Turn the ad-lib button off now and let's continue. Now press the purple button labeled Ending just to the left of the ad-lib button. And all the endings are different for each rhythm and automatic accompaniment mode that you select. The fingered mode. Move the mode button on the far left once more to change to the fingered mode position. You can now finger 3 and 4 note chords. In fact, 14 different chord types are recognized, and the automatic accompaniment will create a bass and background part to fit. You also have a system called Expert Logic Accompaniment, which means that you can play a variety of chord inversions on the left, and the accompaniment will change to accommodate them professionally and accurately. Listen. Your printed owner's manual has all the chord types that it can play listed on page 18 should you wish to try them. Or you can pause the tape now to do so. And let's continue listening to how quickly the automatic accompaniment changes to accommodate your chords. And try turning on the ad-lib and play the right hand. Now turn the ad-lib button off and press the ending button. Return the mode switch to the normal position, not the Casio chord position. And now the jukebox. Press the beat button, which is also labeled Jukebox. This is what you did before to select rhythms or beats. The jukebox songs are backgrounds of well-known songs or chord changes that are familiar to everyone. They match the beats in the beat list. Press G2. Press the start button, which is not the purple one this time. Rather, it is the small oblong one labeled Jukebox Start Stop. You'll hear a brief intro and the song starts to play. You can play along. You can play a harmony line to the melody. Press the Jukebox Stop button again. Now press Ad-lib Musician. Press the Jukebox Start button again. And play an improvised melody in the right hand that will automatically sound like one you made up, and all the notes fitting the accompaniment. Have fun. Add the reverb effect to your music if you like this. Now press Jukebox Stop. Select another song number you'd like. We're going to try G1. Press the Jukebox Start. Your solo tones are already chosen, and all you have to do is practice playing. Press Stop. You can record your own chord changes into memory, such as for songs that you make up yourself, or chords to popular songs that you're able to play by ear, or read from the chords at the top of most popular lead music printed today. Choose either the Casio chord or fingered mode. If you wish, press the purple Start button and adjust the tempo or the speed. Then press Stop. Now, press the Record button and you'll hear a 4-beat count off, and start playing your chords. Press the Fill button and that'll be recorded too. When finished, press Stop. Then simply press Play right next to the Record button, and your music will play back. And you can play along. Well, congratulations. You've gone through all the features, but not all the tones, and not all the rhythms, and not all the jukebox songs. In other words, you've learned to operate everything, so you can now move on to hours, days, weeks, and years of education, of entertainment, of playing, of good music. Be sure to review this Talking Owner's Manual as a refresher. It's a lot of fun to listen to while the whole family looks on and learns too, because Talking Owner's Manuals are more easily shared than printed instructions. If you have any questions, please call us at 800-492-9999. Our company, Talking Owner's Manuals, has been producing instructional materials for Casio keyboards for years. Our goal is to provide you with information that will help you get the most from your keyboard today and in the future. We'll be happy to answer questions about accessories and learning programs that will help you enjoy your Casio even longer and more. As you may have seen on TV, we have developed another program that will appeal to both professionals and keyboard newcomers alike. It's called the Never Be Embarrassed Keyboard Play-Along System. It consists of a video and your choice of a compact disc or audio cassette. There are specially created accompaniments that you can play along with using only the black keys. If you are a beginner, you can play only the black keys and never sound wrong. You can practice your phrasings of lead lines, learn how to choose appropriate tones to the music, and you can develop melodic skills without ever hitting a wrong note. Professionals find it challenging because they can base their playing around the black keys, which are all sharps and flats, then incorporate the passing tones of white keys which sound correct. You will not sound wrong. And it teaches you to pick out melodies by ears, even popular ones that can be played completely on black keys. As a reward for completing this Talking Owner's Manual, we are going to provide you with some samples of this program for you to try and have fun with. Just leave your cassette running and get ready to play by playing all of the black keys. Most people like to choose A1 under the solo tone, the piano, to play along. We hope this will give you a feel for the program and inspire you to consider ordering the complete version, either from our appearances on TV or by direct mail. You can call our 800 number, which is printed on the cassette, for more information. We want you to get a feel for this program, and here is an accompaniment for the Never Be Embarrassed keyboard play-along system. Again, stick to playing all the black keys, no white ones, from about the middle of your keyboard and to the right. They'll always sound musically correct if you just play them in time with the backgrounds. This is fun and good training for those just learning how to create their own music on your Casio keyboard. We hope that you enjoy it and your Casio keyboard for many years, as we're sure that you will. Take care, and we'll see you on another Talking Owner's Manual. Goodbye. And here is another selection from Never Be Embarrassed. Try different tones on your Casio and stick to the black notes, and above all, have fun.